Hi, I'm Annette Rose. I wanted to jump on video and tell you a little bit more about me. Now, if you're watching this video, I think that you are probably thinking about a side hustle. Maybe it's been in your mind, maybe you've been thinking about how can you bring more money into your household. Maybe you've seen a shit ton of videos where you are thinking these people are just crazy. They're making promises, they've got get rich quick schemes. I don't believe any of that. Maybe it just doesn't seem genuine to you. And what I wanted to do was to jump on and tell you my story, because I do believe that it is possible to make an income while you are still in your 9 to 5. I have been all sorts of different things, and I just want you to say hello to Willow. Willow's my little helper down here. There is a big thunderstorm going on in Sydney as I'm recording this, and Willow is not a big fan, so she's just kind of yipping away here in the corner. Right, so my story is this. I am a mum. I have 3 kids. One of them is 17, one is 14, and one is 12. I have 3 pets. I have a husband. I'm married. I live in Sydney, Australia, and it is beautiful. I have a wonderful life. I have a wonderful house. We live in a beautiful suburb, and we are by all accounts very, very lucky, which is awesome. Rewind about 6 years ago, and I was working in a corporate job, and I left that job. And as I was leaving that job, I was thinking, I really, really don't want to do this again. I don't want to work for another company where I burn myself out. I'm working 14, 15-hour days. I have spent my whole career trying to get up the corporate ladder, and I can't tell you why. Why was I trying to get up the corporate ladder? Maybe that resonates with you, maybe it doesn't. I've spent a long time trying to do that. And so 6 years ago, I was thinking, I really don't want to do this. I'd love to do something for myself. I'd love to build my own business, but chickened out and took another corporate job, because you know what? There's a paycheck coming in every month. It's safe, it's what I know how to do, and let's face it, it's a really great ego booster. So off I went to this job, did that job for 3 years, and at the end of that job, I said, no more, I am really not going to do this again. And I went out and I did some independent consulting, and that was great, and I loved it. But during that time, one of the companies that I was consulting for came along and again enticed me back into corporate and said, come on, we're going to give you an incredible title. I was a chief information officer, and you'll have access to the board, and it's going to be a really fun ride as we take this company through the process of making it public. So got enticed back into corporate world, and then although it was amazing, I did learn a lot. I did have access to the board. It was exciting, it was stressful, I gave everything, and at the end of giving everything, I still found myself in a position where I was no further ahead financially, really. Still bringing in a salary, no major bonuses because of the status of that company going from private to public. And that time, I was absolutely determined. And in the September, so I ended up leaving that company the following January, but in the September, a business opportunity presented itself to me. And I ummed and I ahed and I ummed and I ahed, but something about that company just resonated with me. And all of the different parts of the company that I chose as my side hustle really do resonate with me, and that is why I jumped in. Now, 15 months on, I am confidently bringing in extra money, so 4 to 5 figures a month extra money into my house, which is awesome. And it is money that is not only very welcome, but to me, I actually feel like I'm now building my own business. But guess what? I'm not doing this full time, not by any stretch of the imagination. I still have a 9 to 5. I still work in a corporate job because, much like you, it would be very risky with 3 kids and a mortgage and my husband and all those things about life. It would be very risky for me to just jump straight into having my own business. And that is not the path that I chose. Now, I speak to a lot of people, mostly women, in fairness, that's kind of my target market, who really want to start doing something else to feed their soul. They're sick of turning up to their 9 to 5 every day and being told you have done a good job or you haven't done a good job. They have spent the same amount of time as I've spent. Maybe this is you trying to climb that corporate ladder to get to the top and go, what was that all for? Why am I trading my time for money? And that really is the rub of it, folks, because you cannot get time back. And that time that you're commuting, the time that you're spending in your corporate 9 to 5 is time that you are not spending, not necessarily with a family. Maybe you don't have a family. If you do, that will probably speak to your heart. But not doing the things that you want to do, whether it's doing yoga, whether it's swimming in the ocean, whether it's running, whether it's pursuing exercise, whether it is very much like me, I want to be helping people. And as a part of my business, my mission is to help more women to break free of the chains that are holding you back. What's holding you back from starting a 9 to 5? Starting a corporate, starting a side hustle. That was going so well. I'm going to leave those mistakes in this video. What is holding you back from starting a side hustle? Is it time? Is it that you just think that you don't have the skills to get this job done and to start bringing that money in? Well, listen, guess what? That was me 15 months ago. And so what I want you to do is to, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If what I've said resonates with you and you're interested in what's happening on my journey, I would love you to click the button and grab the freebie, which is about how I make a side hustle fit into my day when I've got 3 kids and I'm running around after them. And yes, I'm still in my 9 to 5 working 5 days a week. So I want you to know that it is completely possible for you to do the same thing. You can learn, you can bring money in, and you can find the time to make those things happen if you really, really want that to happen. So don't click it if you're looking for a get rich scheme. Don't click it if you're a hater. Definitely click and grab my daily schedule if you are interested in finding out how you could fit a side hustle into your day. All right, see you soon. Bye.